Hey, it's AJ Zulu here, and welcome back to another demo Kickstarter game called Ground. In this game, I sadly discovered this game a little bit too late to back it, but it seems that they have successfully kickstarted their game, and this was the second time around in December. Their first time was back in July of this very year, and sadly, that one was not successful. But they came back around the second time, and they were successful at reaching their goal. And just like the previous game that we demoed, Draws, as I said, that game sadly was not able to reach their milestone, but I have faith that with their concept and very nice art style, if they try again, they'll be able to reach their goal like this group has done. In any case, I'm playing the demo because the art style again looks very interesting to me. Just listening to the background music right now gives a great atmospheric vibe to it, and it seems like these guys have quite a bit of experience making games in the past. They love music, arts, and they sort of took up sort of crowdfunding to try to sort of make this game come to life. In any case, without further ado, let's sort of start a new tutorial, a new game.
It was an awkward feeling, like the one you have when you've lost your wallet, but without that inner pain as if someone has punched you in the stomach. To fall asleep on the train is one thing, but to jump out of the empty wagon onto an unknown station, just to find yourself practically in the middle of nowhere, that's a bit too much.
Station. Wait, the loading? Oh, it was loading because of me clicking on station. Let me check out the controls just a bit because W, A, S, and D and arrow keys were not working. Right. Interesting. So I have to hold. There are more than one option of destination. The game will choose the closest to your click. Usually the best advice is to keep your clicking near the terrain, but you can always try to reach the stars. Use right click to interact. Interaction involves initiating dialogues and examining your surroundings. Use middle mouse button or space to enter the pause menu. Apart from exiting the game, the pause menu is a place to find some hints if you get stuck. And fast travel. So that's what we accidentally did just now. Most NPCs and objects are marked with a small glowing orb somewhere nearby. As you approach, the orb will increase its glow, identifying that now you can interact according to the NPC. Okay. Let's continue. I swear, I kind of like pressed the mouse button, but I guess I did not work. I'm clicking right now, and it's not working. Am I doing something wrong? My microphone might not be picking up the clicking sounds. I swear to you. Oh, it's moving now. Hold left click. If there are more options, okay. What did I just do? The hold down? Left click to move.
Our hero looked around.
Okay.
A pretty eerie feeling came from
Okay,
this
now it's
place.
working.
There's a lonely ticket booth down the hill and a dark path into the woods. Not the best place to get stranded.
Good evening.
Good evening. Where am I?
By town, sir.
Darn, I overslept on the train. When is the next train coming?
I'm afraid the next train will not be here anytime soon. I don't see anything on my schedule, but I'll receive a fresh one in the morning. My best bet would be to wait for the morning and see what's what with a fresh view on things. Everyone benefits when the morning comes.
True. Isn't that a bit weird? You don't know when the train comes? Let's not be too aggressive.
Just follow the path through the woods. There's an establishment. At this moment, I cannot share anything more with you, I'm afraid. Just don't take any shortcuts.
Don't take any shortcuts, okay? Fair enough. There's a glowing light there.
Sir, in the morning.
In the morning. Okay.
Sir, in the morning.
I didn't click on you. I guess it's just the closest thing. Interesting to have it a clicking motion.
A somewhat
W, A, S, and
unpleasant
D.
shiver ran
I
down
do really
his
like
spine.
the voice
This
acting
place
so
was
far.
not right. That silhouette of a building. What do you call a feeling of a pain if you don't feel any?
You feel pain, but you don't feel any pain. So these spikes seem to be just where I click.
Do I look like a tobacconist? Does it look like a damn tobacco stand? There's no reason to come into a bar and play a dancing pole. Sit. Train? Well, just your regular small town, I guess. Apart from some oddballs. Stories mostly. Superstitious gibberish. City? I don't know nothing about the city. Everywhere's the same, if you ask me. In the end, there's always shit.
There seems to be like some speaking in the background, like a radio. I'm not sure if I like it.
Mate, if you want to live here, you have to mind your business. And I intend to do that. And you should too. To buy a drink. Just go back to the station and ask the guy. There might be a place.
Alright.
No. As I said, I mind my own business. There's an inn. You can find a place to stay, but you have to ask about it at the station. That's it.
Alright.
Don't make that face.
Oh,
And be careful with the numbers, lady. You know, just in case.
the sound like came from the right side of the headphones just now. I'll be no bother. A glow? Can I interact with that? Seems no other choice. Let's head back then.
And you never know which is better. A polite man who never says anything to you, or a rude one who tells you right off.
So there's the bar, so we can just fast travel back to the station then. Interesting. The station.
Evening. What is it now? Second? Third time? Back so soon? Did he now? Well, yes, you might. Just be sure not to take any unnecessary turns. Take a left near the stumps just before the forest. I have my guidelines, sir, please. As soon as I will have information about the next train, I will gladly share it with you. But until then, I must say good night. Sir, in the morning.
Sir, in the morning. Camera's a little low, or very middle. On a little bit.
Our hero noticed a path to the left he had not seen before. That's the way.
Is that the way? I'm gonna keep walking. Feels like a
Drinks, no chatty chat.
Why wouldn't you want a drink, good sir? Let me walk. I wanna do the walk. The walker in the night. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Let's walk the other way. Where can we go? I guess that goes out. Fair enough.
A tall man, just standing there. Looks like all the weight of this world is on his shoulders.
Hmm? Do I know you?
One.
Ah, good then. Can't stand familiar faces. Ugh. This might be my last stop for now. Things happened. But that don't matter now. You should not care, as I don't care. Now that's exactly how it is. I don't even care if I die today, right here. And as I lay dying here, nobody should care as well.
What you say? The other guy said not to be chitty chatty. Why am I here? Shutting him up. Oh my god, I want to leave him, but then it's like, no, we gotta know what he's up to.
Everything is already known and dealt with. He'll be fine, trust me. You go. If it happens and we meet again, we can have a drink or two.
I feel like I already made a couple mistakes in the beginning. I already made mistakes in the beginning.
Nothing good there. Despite dark windows, there's a feeling that this building is not empty. Far from it. The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it.
Really? Go on and die. That space right below looks massive.
Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side.
Anything here? A kid.
A kid is playing an obviously very...
You are talking to me? No such place. Haven't seen you here, sir. Well, there was a fire. We lived there with Mum and Dad. I don't remember how I got out, but afterwards, nobody seemed to notice me. Just those creepy trash collectors. I stayed near the house for a week and then they came. I ran away. It's been a month now.
Oh, that's so sad. You mentioned something about a list? So creepy.
I really don't know what it means. I just heard while running away. One of those trash men saying that I must be off the list.
Off the list. How you survive all this time?
I don't know. I can take all I want and nobody notices. I
This
sleep
kid
wherever I want.
is a
I can
spirit.
even push things over and people don't notice, but that's a bad thing to do. They move funny and they didn't have eyes. Instead, the eyes were drawn on, you know, like with chalk. At least I think it was like that.
Oh man.
Gladly, sir. I'll find you later, okay? Now, I need to meet someone. He's small and alone and he's my only friend. He likes to hang out around the tracks and I haven't seen him for a while.
Sure, kid. And there he goes. Alright. I feel like that kid's just gone. He's a goner. Passed on, but doesn't know it yet. Classic.
The lake was as calm as this night, but something, as with everything else lately, felt off.
Oh, there he is.
Something there? It's been a long day.
And what's that? It's just shaking.
Nice boat. No use without the oars, though.
Are we supposed to find the oars? What's that thing? Is it like disappearing, reappearing, or that's the nature of the fog?
What is this? A
Oh
beautiful,
my
semi-transparent woman's face appears in the air. Like there wasn't enough strangeness already.
Some
Are
people
you
are gonna
not
like
talking to me
this.
again? Oh, come on. Don't be such a baby. I am right here and just for you.
Just for me, that's a trap.
I am 5 years younger than you, so don't you dare to ma'am me.
I'm 5 years younger than you.
You don't speak like that to other close friends, don't you? Does he know me? Yes, you silly. Too good for my liking, I guess. Oh, what is this game you're playing?
Oh shit! I thought I would be able to just walk and then hear her dialogue. Yeah, she's no good, guys. Oh my god, what was that? She's no good. It's a trap. Don't let your
Okay. Guess this is the establishment up on that hill. A somewhat pleasing view of civilization, so to speak.
Shall we talk to him?
What a view, don't you think? Oh, my friend, don't be so serious. Live in the moment. Appreciate the moment. So, what's your take on the present pressing matters?
Kinda lost for a bit. Was hoping to get room here till the morning. Looking for a room. Strange folks you got here. Fell asleep in the train. I'll be off then later.
Yes! Yes! Friend, I'll tell you straight. You won't find a room here or anywhere else this evening. And since this is a fact, I just enjoy the night, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, not saying I know it all. The night is long, but one thing is for sure. This establishment, apart from Tom's little business there, is closed. Shut. Unavailable. I have a room there myself. No way to get in. The proprietor is away. See? With all the keys.
Oh man, that sucks.
Oh, so you met the ticket guy. Nice fellow, very helpful. The most human thing around here, if you ask me. There's more to this place than you can imagine, my friend. Look, this view over the lake. Don't you think there's something odd there?
Yeah, we saw a giant lady talking to us.
Well, there might be a way. Did you see that unfriendly place on the way here? That's where the boss of this fine establishment disappeared to. Since morning now.
How long has this guy been here? How about you, fine bartender?
Good evening.
Good evening. He looks like the brother of the guy down below. But the brother down below just got the cheap booze, and his other brother here got the fancy stuff. Have we met?
I don't think so. What will you be having? I would say no. Sir, could we change the subject? Pretty quiet, I would say. Not that it's something unusual. Cannot say. The owner left in the morning and still hasn't been back. Weird, if you ask me, but that's not my business, really. I can get you a beer, some whiskey, even milk, if that's your fancy. First one on the house.
Oh, thank you. Oh, he's actually quite big. If that's like the real height, he's huge. Assuming he's like regular height of like maybe 180 centimeters tall, 75, 170 centimeters. And he's like maybe a full 190 centimeters tall, kind of thing, giant. What will we be having? A pint of beer? Glass of strong one of milk to calm the nerves. We need a sharp mind. I guess no reaction. But thank you anyways. Can I walk down from here? I can keep walking straight. Can I walk down? Seems not the case. Seems like a fine fellow. I guess we do walk down from here. Can we walk up from here? Maybe not. Fair enough. Well then, let's take our leave. Hand in jacket, all cool and suave. I want to notice a little bit closer if the lighting on the rim light on the guy's body, does it actually change based on the environmental lighting? Well, you certainly took the wrong turn, buddy. Time to head back now. Time to go home. Pack it up. Oh my god. You had milk and you're already seeing in threes. What is your tolerance, man?
Hello.
Hello.
So, how have you been? You know, I missed you.
What? He just answered so calmly?
At least you're strong enough to say it now.
No, don't leave me. Who are you anyways? Oh, there you are again.
Hello. All that has been.
Greg's girl. Well, that's his girl.
I am too. If you just changed a little bit.
Is that the dog?
I gave up on you. I almost gave up on everything. And no, he is not.
You talking about the dog? Ooh, climbing animation. Nice. Something I like to see.
Greg, it's not that I did not love you. I tried to. Committing to what? You being out all the time?
Just let me jump here now. Or just go fishing. Is there a fishing mode? I was
I am
spoiling the
sorry.
mood. But this is a weird turn. I was not expecting.
Later.
Later. Is that the train? Are we finally moving on?
Why not? Hello? Why not, man?
Why not, man?
Why not have an adventure for a change? You know, some say that there's adventures where you can meet yourself. Wouldn't that be nice, eh? Literally or not. There's always a choice in these things.
Yes.
I am the heart and soul of this train, man. The one with the power to let someone in or not.
I see.
Yes, you see, this is not your ordinary train. Even if it looks like the usual one you take every weekday after work. See any familiar faces?
I guess you can say that. Talking to you. Aren't you supposed to be controlling this train? Who's driving it though?
That's one of my powers. I don't know everything by any means, but I sure do know things that matter. True, true. At least not a smart person. But smarts are not the only thing, you know. Sometimes you have to let things flow.
Fair enough.
Nothing of the sort. Let's just wait for this dream to be over.
What if I just said leave me alone? Would that be the fast ending? The quick ending? Well, here we are, back again. Can I try to get in here?
The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it. Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side.
Hopefully I didn't miss the other guy by just wanting to hear the other voice. Okay, you're still here. Thank goodness. I was worried something bad might have happened. Good
Well,
day.
what do you know?
What do you know?
I feel better. For
He's
the first
still
time
walking.
in a while,
He's
I'm somewhat
moonwalking,
ready to
boys.
face the music and live with it. Somehow, I feel I know you. Weird. Nah, not anymore. Somehow, I reached... not peace. Acceptance of my situation. I guess I still could hang around this world a bit longer. Yeah, if I can't change the things I fucked up, I can at least not fuck up the things I still have.
Exactly. Sounds solid advice. Is there extra dialogue that I missed again? Because I tried to click on. I can't seem to interact with him anymore. Where am I supposed to go next? That is the question. This establishment, and it goes on there. Is that the milk? I guess that's the milk? Huh. I know all of these are like farm establishment. There's the bar. I don't know how these lines connect to one another. Let's take a quick look. I don't know how fast is this fast travel. compared to the
Sir, in the morning.
in the morning. Sir, in the morning. Oh, there's the boy.
Hey, sir.
Hey, sir. Did you find your friend?
Oh, he's here. We saw each other. I just wish he could come closer and I could touch him again.
Why is my mouse appearing all of a sudden? Mouse, no. What is going on? I alt tab usually those like get rid of it, but it's not doing it this time.
He's so furry and beautiful, and he sees me, just like you, sir.
I see.
From me? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a spooky place. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, is this why we have the milk?
Oh boy, yes, let's do that, sir.
Yes, let's do that then. Oh wow, that's a long text. Narrator, milk is taken out and poured into a saucer shape, cracked in the concrete platform. After some time, a little kitten shows up, slowly stepping out of the bushes. He is black as the blackest night and has big green eyes. Slowly he walks up and drinks. Our hero and kid sit there in silence for a while and just look how little cat drinks, leaving the basin half empty. The cat comes up to the kid and gives him a little bump with his head and scurries off.
Oh no. Sir, you know any good cat names?
Fenris.
Fenris? Yes, that's a good name.
That is a good name. Very well. Can I interact with this? Or is that for interacting with the kid? It's a little confusing sometimes, but if it doesn't work, then there's nothing there. All good. In the morning.
Sir.
In the morning. Sir. 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 In the morning. Maybe we go check out the bar. I guess I see why there's the fast travel. But it's really not too far from each other. It just feels more natural to walk this way.
No chatty chat.
Drinks, no chatty chat. Very well. Okay, time for fast travel. Let's go back to the establishment then. Is there a proper ending, I wonder?
If you've spoken to Tom over there, I'm afraid there's nothing more we can do.
I see. Fair enough.
Pretty quiet, I would say. Just pretty little baubles, I guess. There were 7 of them, but now there's only 3. Anywho, I can get you a beer, some whiskey, even milk, if that's your fancy. First one on the house.
I suppose the strong one will be to talk to you.
Check that house, man.
Yep. Or not. First one, anything
I can
else on the
get you a
house?
beer, some whiskey, even milk, if that's your fancy. First one on the house.
First one on the house. He just took everything. First one on the house. I'll take all three. Thank you very much. Oh no, I'm supposed to go to the bar, not the farm. Am I supposed to give him, the other guy, a drink? Let's say. We gave the cat some milk. Nope, nothing here. Okay, let's go check out the bar. The milk icon seems to still be there as well.
Drinks. No
Drinks, no chat.
drinks. No.
I'm a little bit lost here. Is this just supposed to be the
Drinks.
Interesting. Interesting. Can I offer you
Sir,
a drink?
in the morning.
In the morning. I'm gonna give the kid a drink. Or maybe I'll just meet the kid at the farm, I suppose.
Hey, sir. I don't think it would change much if I wouldn't. That rope of mine should be somewhere. Not a whole lot of people come here.
His rope, I see. We'll take note of that.
I think there's an old hag in the old house. I think my friend is from there. Didn't like it.
Yeah, it's pretty high. Better not
I've
risk
been
it.
there, you know. There. I had a rope here, but it seems to be gone now. Trains do not come often here.
Anywho.
From me? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, you did help me with the cat. Yes, but quick. That's a nasty place.
Okay. Oh, there we go. We're moving the story forward. Oh my god. Did you see him just jump over the stairs? This is a massive stairs. Jesus. Quick travel to the farm. Let's go. Yep, the kid went through the rail because it's just small enough for him. And there it is. The gates have been opened. This is the worst decision ever. I feel like one should just be able to just
Dark and
stay the night
humid,
at the bar or
tiled
something.
floor, somewhat
Oh my
slippery.
god, this is so dark.
Only a distant light at the end of a seemingly endless and empty corridor. Let's be quiet.
Okay, let's be quiet, guys. Let's
Are
be
those
quiet.
screams of some sort? Muffled like they're locked behind 1,000 doors. Like ones you cannot actually hear, just feel.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm going away. This is no good. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, I changed my... Okay, let's go.
A desk with piles and piles of paper folders.
Lady.
Color-coded.
Feet. Oh my god, just
Stains
look at the
from
feet.
wine glasses on every sheet. And a
Jesus.
person enclosed in the stench of 100 armpits.
100 armpits. Well, we know who's gonna still enjoy that. God damn. Excuse me, old hag.
Yes? Who are you? Never mind that. I'm asking you again. Who are you?
It's not easy to gather your thoughts when you see a woman with a glass of wine in one hand and a cigar in the other, who is dressed in nothing but a bikini and has decorated herself in obviously fake jewelry.
Obviously fake
My
jewelry.
God, these dumb creatures. What are you doing here? How did you get in? Don't stare at me like that.
Wow, she sounds like
What is
Karen.
your
Perfect
number?
voice acting.
Marcus? Marcus?
Marcus? Oh no. Am I supposed to run? Run away! Just answer the goddamn question. Who are you? And that is the end. I kind of got a little bit lost, I suppose, of what to do next. But letters by the developers of the game Grunnd. Thank you so much for playing. We hope you enjoyed this short demo. Please feel free to reach out to us whenever, for whatever reason. Any encouragement or critique is very welcome, or just say hi and visit our website. Well, that's pretty great. The atmosphere, art, voice acting, sound, all pretty good. You save Greg from Surf On. You did not meet Old Hag. Didn't I just meet the Old Hag just now? Didn't I just see her just now? And I got all the beer and the whiskey. Or do I am supposed to like select the whiskey and then bring it to her, or walk in there with her? I'm not sure. But that will be the end for Grunnd by King Muffin Inc. I think. And they're from Finland. I'll leave their information in the description for you to follow them, and looking forward to the full release. Seems to be coming in... I'm actually not so sure. See in the description. But that's it. Thank you for watching this demo, and of course it's free to try, so if you see this video, go try it out yourself. It's free and not a problem. With that said, I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.